what I really want to know is what prompted you to go on The Voice?
So I think I was it was right before my 16th birthday. It was the summer of 2018. And me and my family, we were going up to New York, actually, while they were having auditions. And I just randomly saw it online, or my dad had mentioned it. I don't remember who it was. But they were promoting it, and then I was just like, you know what? I saw that it was Atlanta. They were doing auditions. So I was like, you know what? We're already going up. It was the same day that we were driving all the way to New York. And we have family in Atlanta. So it was kind of perfect. It just all flowed really well. And we ended up staying with my cousins in Atlanta. And yeah, I did the first round of auditions, and then they asked me to stay another day. So we had to postpone our New York trip another day from continuing driving up. And I did another round of auditions just with the producers and everything. And it went super well. I got this red ticket, and then I didn't hear anything for a month. And then after that month, it was the end of August. They were like, all right, I got a random call. I remember I was waking up from a nap, and I got a call from the producer, and they were like, hey, you got to fly back in a couple days. We have your flight ready.
Fly back to Atlanta?
To California.
To California.
Yeah, and they were like, you're going to be here for 4 days, and then there was another audition process. So it takes a really long time.
Yeah.
And then after that, then we stayed for an entire month. So just filming and just having, we had vocal coaches and everything. So yeah, I think I just wanted, when I was 10, I did the Apollo.
You did in New York City. I know the Apollo.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was Child Star of Tomorrow, so it wasn't filmed on TV.
Right.
It was for 15 and younger.
Okay.
And I just absolutely fell in love with the crowd performing. I loved it. And then so being on that kind of stage, I think once I saw the auditions, I was like, I want to do this again. Right. Obviously it was really, really different, but
So you've been singing your whole life? I mean, what got you into singing?
Yeah. So my mom was a singer in New York.
In New York?
Yeah. She has 2 albums out, bachata albums.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And she did really well. She performed in Shea Stadium. She would do all the Latin festivals in New York and stuff. And so yeah, I definitely got it from her. All my sisters sing. I have 2 older sisters. So they formed a group called the Hazel Eyes, which was my mom and then my 2 older sisters. And I remember they auditioned for American Idol one time, and I was so jealous of them because I wasn't old enough to actually audition yet because I wasn't 12 at the time. And I would always try to sing with them and stuff, but nobody really knew that I could sing. But I always knew I wanted to be a performer because seeing my mom and stuff. And then yeah, when I was 9, turning 10, my dad was like, do you want to perform at the Apollo? Because we're having auditions. And then right before that summer, we went to Florida because we lived in North Carolina at the time. And we went to some villa, and they had karaoke. My dad was like, oh, let me just film this just to have it, whatever. Because I was like, I think I want to sing a song. Why not? Whatever. And I sung Rolling in the Deep by Adele, and that was my favorite song at the time. And everybody was like, who is this girl?
Who are you?
Yeah. And my dad put it on YouTube, and that was it. And then that's when my dad was like, we should go to New York, and you should feel it out and see if you love it. And
so you're a singer-songwriter, and you have a partner named Justin, who you've done some interesting things too, and you've been behind the scenes. So tell us about you a little bit, Justin.
I mean, I was introduced to dance music when I was 14 years old, because I was in the sports before.
So you can dance?
No.
Neither can I.
Dance. I mean, I can move around I go like this.
Just a little bit though.
No. And then I went to go live with my uncle for a while. And he had all the gear, and he was a DJ in Detroit. And he's the one that taught me how to do everything. And then I was like, all right, I love music.
So how did you 2 hook up? Because you're a team now.
We are a team. 4 years ago.
Yeah, it was 4 years ago in 2019. I had just gotten off of The Voice, and I got booked for some gig at a mall, and it was a fundraiser, and there was the radio station that was performing. So I met somebody that was working with Justin at the time. And he was like, we have to get in the studio. Because after he heard me perform...
Justin said to you, we got to get a studio.
A friend of his that they were working together. And I remember it was literally the week after we met in the studio. It was my first time being in a real professional studio. And then we just clicked immediately. And he started working on my personal project for 2-3 years. And we came out with 2 singles. One of them did really well. It's called Untouchable. And... we ended up getting invited to perform at Ultra Music Festival in Miami last year.
Oh, wow.
At the main stage. Because a friend of ours, Tommy Sunshine, he was performing, and he was like, hey, we made this song together. Do you guys want to perform it live?
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's pretty intense.
It was amazing.
It was fun.
And then
It was amazing.
kind of after that, everybody was like, we were already making so much dance music.
Right.
Like even for my personal project, everybody was kind of like, why don't you guys just like form a group? Because like we just work so well together.
So what's your group called?
JustnKayse.
JustnKayse. Oh, I like that.
It's
Little
just
play
in
on
case.
words. Justin and Kayslyn, JustnKayse.
But it's spelled JustnKayse.
Nice. Very creative.
Thank you.
It was really cool too because when we were working in the studio, we didn't really have a direction as far as like where you wanted to go
What
with your
kind of, like,
personal
genre?
project
Yeah.
or genre. And I was already DJing and making house music, and I was like, you know, a lot of DJs like they have features and stuff like that to sing on records whenever they have vocal
I know nothing about
samples.
DJs, so you're educating us and the
I mean,
viewers.
most house songs are sample vocals, or it's like a singer and they get the vocal from somebody
Yeah.
and then they put it in the beat and they work their magic and then it comes out. And I was like, well, you can sing. You're a songwriter. Your dad's a DJ. And I'm like,
Your dad's a DJ?
Yeah,
Frankie's
yeah.
a DJ?
Oh yeah.
Frankie's got a lot of talents. He's my master
I know.
electrician. Go.
Everything.
So she was always like in house music, and I was like, let's give this a try. And then it actually did really well, and we were like, okay, we got something here. So we've been working honestly for like, we have 3 years of music that's not out.
Well, you already told me that
Yeah.
you didn't go to bed till 4:30 this morning.
Yeah, that's
And that's creative people. My producer, Tom, does the same thing. I get
Yeah.
texts at 4:30 in the morning. So creative people, most people don't understand. They don't go to 9 to 5 jobs.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
No,
know,
we don't have 9 to
If something
5.
pops in your head.
We're crazy.
Yeah, but we're crazy in a good way.
In a good way.
A very good way. Kayslyn, I really enjoyed watching your audition on The Voice.
Thank
Your
you.
voice was amazing. I remember you when your father first showed me the tape. I go, oh my God, I remember that girl. He goes, that's my daughter. I go, I didn't recognize your father because he had his hat on. So I would love for you to perform for us now. Would you be willing to do that?
Yeah.
For
All right,
sure.
let's rock and roll.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Hi everyone, we are JustnKayse, and today we're going to be performing one of our unreleased singles called Know My Name, the acoustic version, and we're so grateful that you're listening and we hope you enjoy. Slowing down on the weekdays, every day has been a replay. Hold on for the weekend, done with overthinking, yeah. Whoa, you don't need to know the location. Following my footsteps to trace me. Hold on for the weekend, let's go with the feeling, yeah. Whoa, right or wrong, it's my life, I do what I like. Letting go of the time, I'll sleep when I die. Right or wrong, it's my life, no more tears to cry. Letting go until I realize you don't know my name. You don't know my, you don't know my, you don't know my name. And for the first time in my life, that's okay. Thank you.
That was terrific. JustnKayse, I didn't miss it. It was phenomenal. We got Kayslyn here. We got Mr. Justin here. And
Yep.
you guys performed really well.
Thank you.
We're
Thank you so much.
We're so happy to have you here on Tonight Orlando with Dr. Carl. I'm your host. And you're our first guest. We're
I
going to
know, we're
knock
so
it out of the
excited.
park.
Thank you. Thank you tonight, Orlando. And again, we are JustnKayse. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for everybody that's watching, and we will see you guys very soon.
Very soon on Tonight Orlando, we're going to blow it out of the park.